Sorry about that break. I didn't want to get my neighbor down the street on camera. I don't know how he feels about stuff like that. He's an older guy. So, don't worry, that sign's been laying down. Well, no, that one's been stood up. It got blown down. Those never stay up. You got a little bit of debris in this yard. Let's continue to look around here. Our house seems to be doing alright for now. But see, we got all those pine trees directly behind our house, and a couple big ones directly over. So that's the only thing that worries me. So nothing major, no major damage right now. Yeah. Some sticks have been knocked over or off the trees. Let's see. But those were dead in the first place, so they're just going to fall off, you know, with the slightest of gust. Now this here is completely alive, and it blown off one of those trees up there. I'm not sure which one, but that's the only thing that worries me. Is, I mean, these things occasionally blow off. These pine bundles, or whatever you want to call them. I don't know what they're called. Don't critique me on those. But yeah. Like I said, no major damage except, you know, sticks falling off the trees and now one flag that's been shredded. But besides that, that's about it. This one's a little lengthy because, well, I've been asleep for the past 5 hours, 4 or 5 hours. So, but, and that's about it so far. It's moving a lot closer to New Orleans, so it's gonna get worse for us. They were showing some storms building on the northeast side of the storm, and sorry about that. And with, you know, stronger storms come stronger winds, and they said possible tornadoes. So God, I hope we ain't got no tornadoes. We've already got enough to deal with just this wind. But that should do it for now. Probably be back later with an update. If the weather gets bad, I'll try to record it. Alright, talk to you later. Alright, I'm back. I got something to eat. It's about, I don't know, 6:30 maybe. Let me check. Yeah, it's about 6:30. The wind sure has picked up. My God. Everything is just being blown around. These trees are just leaning. Oh goodness. I don't think our mailbox is gonna survive. I mean, if you look at it, yeah, I'm holding the camera perfectly level, and you can see how far it's leaning over. And I get closer. That little stick there is the only thing holding it up. I mean, of course, all we have for soil is Well, it's not even soil, it's sand. So, we don't have very much. We had the power go off earlier this morning. Not sure about lately. It started to sprinkle now, but it came back on about a minute later. I'm not sure how it's going to affect us. This, you know, these power lines, they really suck. I mean, they're old, outdated, you know. Some of the poles are leaning, as you can see. So, this really isn't the best of areas. I better go pick that up. So my neighbor's, I don't know, flower or, it's just a basket with a fake plant in it. But he normally has a bunch of stuff in his yard, but he put it all in his shed because, you know, hurricane. But it's getting pretty nasty out here. You know, pretty sketchy. So, starting to sprinkle right now. I think I want to head in, protect the camera. I need to just put a plastic bag over it, but oh, maybe I'll work on that here in a few minutes or a little bit. It won't keep the rain off the lens very well. But maybe you can see that tree way over there. See how it's just rocking back and forth? Yeah, it's not good. So, I don't know, the wind gets strong at times and it dies down and it does nothing. But, alright, heading in now. Be back in a little bit. Not sure if you can hear me, but I'm out here. It's raining a little bit. You know, I got my raincoat on, and I put the camera in a plastic bag. You know, cut a hole in the corner and put a rubber band around it. See if that'll help. Yeah, so I can record while in the rain. So, here we are. It's got some rain on the bag itself, but I think it's doing alright. And we just get these waves of rain. It goes, you know, rain, then stop. Rain, then stop. So, raining again. So, pretty dark clouds right now. Well, eventually the rain will pick up. Like right now. Maybe that's just the wind blowing it against me. But seems to be working. I ain't got no water on the camera. Except for what's not covered. But that's not electronic. That's just, you know, plastic. And the lens itself. So seems to be doing the job. I mean, we ain't got no torrential downpour, but seems to be doing the job so far. Now, if it was raining that hard, I don't think I'll be out here. But we're gonna test it with a little bit of rain. Just keeping it dry. Put a rubber band around the front of the camera so that no rain gets blown inside. We don't need to get it wet. No. It's raining pretty decent. When the wind blows, it rains a lot harder. But ooh, now the wind's picking up. Yeah, that's not lightning, that's just the sensor trying to gather light and then not gather so much. I don't think I can adjust that. Give me a minute. Alright, now it's raining pretty good. Now it's raining really hard. But the bag's protecting the camera, so it's alright. Again, that is not lightning, that is just the sensor gathering light. Look this way so there's not actual rain getting on the lens. This does pretty good, but now I have to run inside. So, if I point it down this way, you'll get rain on the lens. Well, now we're not. Well, yeah, see, there you go. You got a spot, a couple spots. Now I gotta wipe it off. But it's doing pretty good. It's very simple. It only cost me one large baggie and a rubber band. So, not bad. My hands are wet, but can't help that unless I put gloves on, but it's too hot for that. My hands will be sweating. So, I either gotta deal with sweat or rainwater. I think I'll take the rainwater. Raining a little consistent right now. Put my hood back on my head just in case it picks up again. See, there we go again. Freaking! I ain't gonna point it towards that down the street no more because it's gonna keep on raining on the lens. Alright, I'm gonna go in. Just figure I'd try this out. It is shortly after almost 8. And still sprinkling pretty good, blowing pretty good. It's like officially made landfall, but it doesn't even count because there's a small sandbar off of the Louisiana coast, but then it goes back in the water and they don't hit Louisiana. The strong part of the storm though is going to hit Louisiana like head on, what they call the dirty side or the wet side or whatever. You can see the stream in front of our yard. That's from the consistent rainfall. Comes from up the hill. I hate recording at night because there's not much light out here. I mean, you can see, but I can't even tell if there's rain on the lens. No, currently no rain. But yeah, it's raining pretty consistent. If it slows down any or stops, I can take my dog out. But until then, I can't. Well, I could, but who knows when it's going to get harder. And this wind is just ridiculous. But it's okay for now. I'm going to head back in because I didn't wear my raincoat. But it wasn't raining that hard, so. Alright, well. Talk to you guys later.